Good morning. For the second time, we are live at the Eagle's Nest. EagleNick thought we would do us a live stream from the house as well. Gonna make a cup of coffee. I don't know what it is. It just seems like YouTube has got me shadow banned again. Don't know what happened to the views. Good morning. Thank you, Caleb, for that $8.99 super chat. Good morning to you in Australia. Caleb, thank you so much. Good morning again, Kingdom Kid. Yeah, EagleNick decided when he got back to the Eagle's Nest, we was just going to do us a live stream here at the house. You know what I mean, Vern? 11 p.m. there where Caleb's at. It is coming up on 9 a.m. here in Dalton, Georgia. Hey, thank you so much for those words of kindness, Kingdom Kid. Caleb, you are so greatly appreciated, my friend. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm making a cup of coffee. I done got my water heated. It'll just take me less than a minute to get it ready. All right, I'm back. We're just going to drink straight black coffee this time. Hey, good night to you, Caleb. I pray you have a blessed rest. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. Kingdom Kid, if you do come back to Georgia, I wish there'd be some way me and you could go check out them two places you know about to fish where nobody else can fish. Good morning, Garvick. Garvick, Iowa. Yes, sir, I really do know what you mean. Oh, EagleNick would like for you to bring him back some Christmas as well. Look, there's a squirrel up there on the power line. See that squirrel watching us? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Whack, 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 whack. Whack, 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 whack. Whack, whack, whack. That squirrel's looking at me like, what you talking about, Vern? Good morning, Michelangelo. Good morning, Eagle, Nick, all this. You know what I mean, Vern. And we are live this morning one more time at the Eagle's Nest in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia. Now, EagleNick prays that you all are having a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Please be sure to double tap your screen to give old EagleNick a like. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean, Vern. Hey, I tell you, it's hard to get used to living in another state after you live somewhere for so long. if you stay up there long enough that you get used to it, you probably wouldn't want to live nowhere else. Now, I've lived in Dalton, Georgia all my life, except for a brief period when when we first got married. Me and my wife lived in Ellijay, Georgia for a few months. We also lived in Eaton, Georgia for a few months. But I have lived right here since the day I was born. You know, my mother and my father brought me home from the hospital to this very house when I was just a baby. Good morning, Todd. Well, my wife's father and his entire family knew my family because my father would go catch lizards. He wanted to have a bait store. He would go catch spring lizards in the mountains. And he would take a lot of the people, kids from around the neighborhood, he would take them with him sometimes. And my wife's father had went with my daddy a few times to go catch spring lizards. I had already knew my wife for over 10 years. I actually met her when she was just a kid and I was just a kid. Her daddy would come over here to my house and he would bring her and her brother when he would come over to see my daddy. Boy, my arm hurts. How you doing this morning, Todd? Big Boy, Georgia. I would say they do because it is legal in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Good morning, Richard. How you doing this morning, Richard? When me and my wife got married, I was 39 and she was 25. Now, she's been passed away going on 7 years, but it really has not got any easier. Hey, I'll never forget her. How are you doing this morning, Richard? I think you said you was in Tennessee. Am I right or am I wrong, Richard? I don't have the best of a memory, but it seems like you said you were in Tennessee. Good morning. Hey, it's time to wake up and smell the coffee. You know what I mean, Vern? Welcome back, piece of garbage. You was having a dream. Was you dreaming about the ducks? Good morning, Max Gibbs. How you doing, Max? Are you any kin to the Gibbs in the NASCAR? Nah, we was over there by the pond earlier, Pisa. Yeah, it did happen, brother. You sent a $10 super chat. Sorry about that. Wasn't trying to mess with your head or nothing. You know what I mean, Vern? We just thought we would get back on here and just see what would happen. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Good morning, Justin Powers. Hope you're having a very blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Oh, EagleNick is drinking a cup of coffee, just straight black. Piece of garbage. You are really asleep. You are having a dream. Oh, dream weaver. Good morning, Indira Taylor. I'm doing great. How about you? Hey, be careful with that there ketamine. Hey, I'm doing pretty good this morning, and I hope you are as well. Indira Taylor. Okay, Miss Taylor, you have a blessed evening. Mistress Taylor, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming on to the live stream. I pray you have a blessed rest. Piece of garbage. She is Tika Sammy's mother. Yep, she is Tika Sammy's mother. Hey, I didn't know there was so many awesome people in Australia. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, I growed up, the only person I thought that was from Australia was old Crocodile Dundee and old Steve Irwin. And I didn't actually know them, but I seen them on the TV all the time. Good day, mate. Crocodile EagleNick be the name. Hey, I don't believe that for a minute. Piece of garbage, and you shouldn't either, brother. Hey, I love you all. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. Oh, I keep leaning on that arm long. It hurts like crap. Look at the way y'all are treated if you smoke them damn cancer sticks. Look how much money y'all are having to pay for a pack of Marlboros or Newports. You can get a pack of 24/7 Red 100s for a little over $4 a pack now. Good morning, Punisher One. Punisher One. Now, until they got kicked out of the United States because they didn't pay their taxes, the best-selling cigarette throughout the state of Georgia was called This. It was made by a South Korean company. Yep, they got kicked out of the United States because they did not pay their income taxes. Hey, I'm old enough. I remember some awful cigarettes they used to make. Barclay, Players Club. I remember back at one point in time, the most popular generic cigarette in Dalton, Georgia was Basic. And Pall Mall. Good morning, Kara. Well, we are live at the Eagle's Nest now. I left the ducks over at the lake. Well, let me rephrase that. I left them there ducks over there at Dalton, Georgia's biggest mud hole. This one is for the birds. You are bird watching with EagleNick Audis. There's a couple of red birds flying around. You crack me up. I have no loyalty to any brand. I can't even read Chinese, but I'll smoke their darts for $8 a pack, called Double Happiness, the cigarette of the prostitute. Now that is some funny stuff, piece of garbage. Hey, they ought to call it Happy Ending. Go out and buy you a pack of Happy Endings. You know what I mean, Vern? More bang for your buck. Good morning, Joe Simone. How you doing, Joe? Hey, piece of garbage. I do not think that I would want to tell nobody. I don't think that I would want to ask nobody for what they call cigarettes over there. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they call cigarettes fags. Have you ever noticed how the government tells you that smoking will kill you, that it causes cancer? Yet they still allow it to be sold, but they tax the hell out of it. So in essence, they're telling you, hey, this will kill you if you smoke it. But it is also going to cost you extra money so we can put it in our pockets while you're killing yourself doing it. Good morning, Big Boy, Georgia. Hey, you got to realize there's more taxes on tobacco than there is gasoline or food or anything else, just about for that matter. If it is not the most heavily taxed, I believe it's taxed higher than alcohol. Good morning, Corey Jetta. Good day, mate. Crocodile EagleNick be the name. Good morning, Alyssa. Are we rolling downhill like a snowball headed for hell? Hey, it is great to meet you. Hope you're having a very blessed day. I'm honored. Tika Sammy, such an awesome, awesome fella. You know what I mean, Vern. JD 187. He lives in Michigan. You know who JD 187 is, Punisher, surely. Hey, we are live in Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world, located 90 miles north of Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. It does not matter the color of your skin or the financial situation you find yourself in. We were all created equal in the eyes of the Creator. Good morning, Beanie. Hey, I just thought of something I've been meaning to ask, but I've never asked. Piece of garbage. Do y'all have big lighters in Australia? And if so, how much does a 5-pack of them cost? Now, I bought a 5-pack at the Walmart Super Center on the east side of Dalton, Georgia. And I think they were $4.97 plus tax. So now it's less than $6 for 5 of them. Whoa, good morning, Tika Sammy. Great to see you again, my friend. I'm doing very awesome. Thank you so much for that $20 super chat. Your mother was in here earlier, and I think your brother may still be in here now. It is so awesome to see you, Tika Sammy. Good morning, Big John Nugget. How much is that in American currency, Big John? I don't reckon I threw that receipt away. Yeah, I don't throw it away. Good morning. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how about putting your name out in a comment so I know what to call you instead of just saying hello, hey. I can't read that there writing. You know what I mean, Vern? Can I get a vowel? Can I buy a vowel, Pat? Oh, about $2. What does the WA stand for? I've not seen Kingdom Kid say anything in a minute, Punisher one. Okay, I see Kingdom Kid now. Okay, Western Australia. So it is called Perth, Australia, Western Australia. Look at that cat. I think it's stalking a bird. Look, it's a mountain lion. G'day, mate. This is Crocodile EagleNick, and we got a mountain lion stalking a deer. My crow buddy's giving him a warning, saying, watch out, it's one of them there mountain lions. We got to watch that mountain lion. It's fixing to pounce. I wonder if I can hold this thing up by standing it up. Then it won't shake so bad. There we go. It's hard to hold it still. Hey, you have a blessed day, Punisher One. I can't hold that like that. Hey, you have a blessed day, Punisher One. Hey, all of y'all great people out there in Australia. If you've not ever heard the radio show by John Boy and Billy, The Big Show, you should Google it and check it out. Hey, I would love to come to Australia. I would love to visit. Boy, I hear a lot of my crow buddies out there. Good morning, Dilbert. How you doing? How you doing? Hello again, Miss Taylor. How you doing? Great to see you back. I hope my big mouth ain't keeping y'all awake. He is EagleNick Audits, EagleNick Audits, EagleNick Audits. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Good morning, BDAPS. You know what I mean, Burn. Well, we're coming up on 52 minutes on the live stream. How are you doing today, Dilbert? Dang, that would be cool. I had to catch a helicopter to work. Say, well, I better call my helicopter and make sure they're going to be on time. Aha. Hey, that is a good thing. Piece of garbage. I don't think I would want to be high on anything out there on an oil rig. You know what I mean, Vern? I don't even think I'd want to burn one out there because I'd probably fall off in the ocean and be shark bait. It's a bloody shark. What the bloody hell? Piece of garbage. Get ready for some deja vu. Now that is my live stream from this morning over there at the Lakeshore Park. You know what I mean, Vern. Yeah, I'm letting the live stream that I did over at the Lakeshore play on the TV right now. It was real. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Z the Prophet 75. We're up here in the high. We're looking outside. Yes, ma'am, Miss Kara, that is how it goes. When you get hot, then get cold, wet, whatever like that, that's what ends up making people start getting sick. Hey, I'll be right back, everybody. Good morning, Eagle, Nick, all this. You know what I mean, Vern. Welcome back, Big John Nugget. Hey, I wish I felt as good as the weather looks. I would love to be sitting up there at Hag Mill Reservoir right now with a bucket of minnows. Now, some people call them minnows, but old EagleNick calls them minnows. Now, there's a difference in minnows you fish with than the minnows you catch. You know, a little small fish, we call it a minnow. It don't matter if it's a bass, a bluegill, a crappie, a catfish, you know, meaning small. Good morning and welcome back again. Mewtwo, great to see you again. Hey, I do want to go fishing. Now you can rent kayaks up there at the Hag Mill Reservoir. Now I would love to be able to rent one of them there kayaks and go out on the reservoir and do a live stream, but I believe I would be too afraid that I would turn that kayak over and drown in the reservoir. Now, I would love to go up there with somebody in a flat bottom boat. You can't have any type of motor, not even a trolling motor. You just have to use paddles. But I would love to go paddle around on Hag Mill Reservoir and do a live stream. I bet you could catch some big old fish. Oh boy. Oh, my arm hurts like crap. Good morning, Kevin Hyde. How are you doing this morning? Now, we've been on here for 1 hour and 5 minutes. I guess we're going to get ready to go ahead and end the live stream. I would like to thank everyone for coming on to the live stream. Please be sure to subscribe if you've not already done so. Check out my YouTube channel. EagleNick would like to ask everybody, when you watch any of my content on YouTube, if there happens to be any ads play, if you would please let them play so EagleNick can receive a few pennies every day paid by the advertisers for them their ads. Now, when it don't come out your pockets, it can't be all bad. You know what I mean, Vern? United we stand. Hey, that is a cool idea. Piece of garbage. That's a good way to bait a spot to fish in. United we stand, but divided we fall. EagleNick Audits loves you all. Peace and bacon grease. You know what I mean, Vern. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.